Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Brian if you're new around here, but if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, you amazing and sexy individuals. That's what you get for subscribing, by the way. Free compliments just for subscribers only. But let's go ahead and dive into some awesome Lost Ark news. We've got information about the upcoming closed beta, and we're going to go through this post. As always, links to these are in the description below if you want to go read them for yourselves. But without further ado, let's just do this thing. Let's get you guys the news. So the developer team update for October, Heroes of Arcacia. Since our September update, we've concluded working alongside Smilegate RPG to prepare for the closed beta and launch, including integrating functional systems into the game, testing new builds, and more. With all of these updates falling into place, we're going to need your help making sure everything is running smoothly, and that means it's almost beta testing time. And while we eagerly await the November 4th start, here's a look at what we've been working on for the past month and what you'll be experiencing very soon. The closed beta will run from November 4th to November 11th with servers in North America and Europe. And let me just say thank you so much for those dates specifically and not November 19th. Final Fantasy players know what I'm talking about. If you've paid attention to our previous closed beta dates announcements, you may notice that we've added a few extra days, and we've heard player feedback about the original length of the closed beta being too short, and in response, we've extended the beta period to cover a full week. While this adds on just a couple of extra days, we hope that having more time to play and help you experience some of the newly added content found below. During the closed beta, we'll be allowed to share, record, broadcast any closed beta content and gameplay that you wish, so long as you follow our content uses policies. Or policy. I was like, oh, thank you. I love that I'll be able to make content around this. However, please be aware that this is a beta and not final version of Lost Ark that you'll see at launch. And so there are going to be changes, updates between the closed beta and launch that may cause captured content to be inaccurate or out of date. Pretty standard fare. If you're new and you're not used to betas, things change. Now they won't change, just as a note, like it won't be insanely drastic. Typically people are like, oh, it's a beta, they're going to add all this extra content at launch. That's not usually what they're talking about. Potencies, adjustments, things like that usually can be done. Typically, if you want something big to happen within a game, you got to be thinking about 9 months to 18 months worth of development time to make that reality come true. If you're a content creator and you're interested in joining the Lost Ark Content Creator Program, you can learn more about it on our content creator page. Closed beta focus and new testing content. So the primary focus of the beta is going to be technical aspects of the game, such as server stability, tech integrations, and large-scale bug testing. But you'll also find a host of new content that you can experience to help us test. You'll begin seeing some of the new changes beginning as our beta adventure, starting with all new prologues. These prologues are designed to provide insight into the background of your character's class while speeding up and standardizing. Wow, fell flat on my face with that one. The tutorial phase of the game. This is especially helpful if you want to try your hand at more than one class, like the newly added Martial Artist Advanced Class Striker. Once you are in the game, you'll have new ways to decide how you want to spend your time, whether it's taking the easy farming up your stronghold or sailing off to the faraway islands. And it's not just new islands that have opened up. The entire continent of Rahugul. You should know I'm dyslexic, guys. For new people, welcome. Some of these words are really, my brain just like, why do I see a 9? I don't know why. All right. The character dungeon content up to the Phantom Palace will open up and explore the progress and progress through. Okay, man, I fell flat on my face. I did not recover. I apologize, but we'll continue on right now. All right. In power leveling and endgame is how you're going to play, and we've got you covered. Level caps will increase to 55 for character level and 100 for expedition level. You'll get to test more Abyss dungeons, Chaos dungeons, Tier 2 Guardian raids. Plus, we'll also be making the Power Pass available for the duration of the closed beta. The Power Pass is a tool that lets you boost a new character straight to level 50 after you've already reached level 50 on another character. This will give you the opportunity to take a second character straight into more advanced content if you decide you want to switch up your playstyle. We'll also be opening up the Arcacian economy for testing, including in-game shops. While we won't be allowing real money purchase during this time, we'll be granting each beta tester 40,000 royal crystals to use in the beta and test shop functionality. We'll also be providing more information on Lost Ark's monetization model, and the systems prior to beta to keep an eye out on more details in terms of the new tech that is needed to be tried and tested. The closed beta will include the game options and voice chat, as well as the new accessibility features such as the photosensitive colorblind modes. And we're going to be looking at tons of player feedback of these systems during the beta. So if you give them any of them a go, be sure to let us know what you think. How you can participate. To join in the closed beta, please sign up for a chance to get into the tester website, or you can purchase the Founders Pack for guaranteed access. We'll be sharing more details about the beta and the full list of content changes towards the end of the month to make sure that everyone is primed and ready to explore Arcacia. So keep an eye out. So regarding Discord and forum launches, the week prior to the closed beta, we'll be launching our official Lost Ark forums in a space within the Amazon Games Discord. Each platform will be a place for the community to come together and talk all things Lost Ark. For those looking for a place to ask questions, leave feedback, and have long form discussions on the forums, you'll be good to go. If you're interested, or just if you're instead just interested in chatting about Lost Ark with other players, or looking for folks to group up with, the Discord will also be a community space for those to do so. Keep an eye out on invitations for those spaces later this month. We've come a long way in the past few months, and we can't wait to share Lost Ark with you during the closed beta. Make sure you follow social channels, playlostark.com, stay up to date as we move into the closed beta and beyond. So then you can find them on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch. Pretty standard fare when it comes to these type of platforms and these type of games. So guys, that is the information and news. Have you already got your pre-order in for Lost Ark? Lost Ark is a free-to-play MMORPG. And it's developed by Smilegate RPG, and it's being published by Amazon Game Studios. It got delayed into, looks like for probably first quarter 2022. We'll give you an exact date as soon as we know it. But I played this back in 2018. I played on the Korean servers. Honestly, incredible game. I'm really excited. I lost hope in the game when we never heard of it ever coming to the West officially. And finally, this is happening. So I highly encourage that you do. Now, you don't have to pre-order, like it's free, but they do have their obviously packs and incentives for doing so. I have yet to pre-order, but I was just kind of waiting for my wife to finish our anniversary trip and take a look at the budget to make sure I have the money to be able to pre-order the game. So that should be happening hopefully here in the next couple of days. I do have a little bit of time, but November 5th is going to be fast approaching, or 4th, excuse me. November 5th is the next live load for Final Fantasy. So lots of dates in my head, lots of things going on. It's going to be fun. I hope that you guys are excited for Lost Ark, as I'm excited to share more of that with you guys here as well. Keep it locked here to Ginger Prime for more MMORPG news, content guides, and discussions. That's what this is about. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully I'll see you in my next one, but until then, take care.